who he then proceeds to chase after, giggling all the while.
Get in the frame. Like, you're on some goofy shit. I'll just smack you.
Yeah, what else do you want me to do? Right next to you.
I mean, we don't got a soul watching.
Okay, Lily, get in the frame. Get in the frame. Okay, now
Creepy
everybody.
accounts pretending to be
I don't know, look at the
kids.
camera.
I came across a reel randomly, and it's led me down this weird
Wait,
rabbit
you can see this? We have to watch it on the bottom. That's what I'm saying.
hole of people using AI or dressing up pretending to go to school. They all seem to have high heels. Check images in them. Is this an age play thing or something more sinister? Literally anything helps as I keep trying to look for answers. This post was made to the subreddit r/Instagram by the user numerouscuts792 on April 15th, 2024. It featured screenshots of 3 bizarre-looking Instagram pages they had encountered earlier that day, with OP expressing concern that something truly disturbing was happening with these users, and those in the thread agreed. What the actual fuck? Found all of them and blocked them all. Truthsticks11 is seriously creepy to me. I've been trying to find more about them, but can hardly find anything. Very weird account to say the least. The 3 accounts apparently belong to 3 different children. However, when combing through their posts, the content seems to imply something much more bizarre was afoot. Something truly disturbing. This post would be the start of a story that would eventually be picked up and shared all across the online world, becoming one of the more notorious internet mysteries in recent memory, as these accounts revealed an unending rabbit hole that is still being traversed to this very day, in an ongoing investigation into one of the most depraved oddities ever found on Instagram. This is the emerging story of Smartschoolboy9.
Could be just found in the house of Tasty. It's plugged up.
You got the baby oil on deck. You don't even know.
We'll return after these messages.
Beautiful boy, an account looked after by me, a degree-educated mother choosing to stay anonymous. This was the bio of the first account pictured in the Reddit post, an account named Truthsticks11, which was said to be operated by a 12-year-old boy and his mother. Back in October of 2021, the duo would make their very first post, kicking things off on a somewhat concerning note, though not for their own page, but instead another account on the platform.
So, that's the account run by
Yo, that's a fake ass
man
It's a grown ass.
pretending to be a boy.
The video was created and posted by the mother for the sole purpose of warning others of a specific user who had been posing as a child online when, in actuality, he was a grown man who did this in order to get close to and exploit other children across the platform.
nigga.
It's the grim reality of this online world, as predators will do just about anything to get closer to children, and it's a reality often unrealized or even ignored by parents, which makes it almost refreshing that this mother was out here trying to raise awareness. These posts would become the crux of the account early on. They would call out this user and their many accounts again and again, eventually going more in depth about what this person would actually do, claiming that they had a strange perversion to dressing up as a young schoolboy. Does he wish he were a young boy in a school classroom, looking nice and being successful at school? Yes. This theme of calling out online predators would remain consistent throughout the years on Truthsticks11. However, after some time, the mother behind the account began to use the page for its initially intended purpose, to share photos of her son. The photos began reasonably normal, and would show this young boy studying at school, accepting awards from the principal, and even school presentations in which their son had attended, with the captions often boasting about...
Bro, the mother doesn't exist. It's just this grown-ass man. You see, bro, do you see how these pictures are, someone else is taking it?
So
this is a grown-ass man taking pictures of a kid.
That's not even his.
Oh, he doesn't have kids. No, keep watching.
And even school presentations in which their son had attended, with the captions often boasting about how intelligent the young boy was. Though over time, the photos began to grow stranger.
That's some weird shit.
They looked off, almost as if they were AI generated. And on top of this, they began to appear heavily edited in an almost inexplicable manner, with deep red lipstick often being added, which was enunciated by his face being turned pure white. This unsettling trend would continue from here, as with each passing post, The photos grew less authentic and more surreal.
Ew.
Like, he's on some weird shit, bro.
That's the nigga.
I feel like the kid from Home Alone. Ugly ass nigga.
Wait, so he was stalking
Until they
a kid.
became straight up
He
disturbed.
stopped being able to stop the
Even
fucking kid, so
sickening.
now he just posts a bunch of random
These
memes
bizarre
on
edits
that.
spilled over
Yes.
past just the images
This is
too, as the
disgusting.
They had
posts
the whole
began to
account for that
appear
shit.
as disjointed
Niggas
collages,
like,
often
what the niggas be
showcasing
doing
multiple
with their
grotesque
life, bro?
images and paragraphs about how much this user loved school. And this wasn't the only shift either. At some point, the son behind the account began posting content that allegedly came directly from him, saying things like, "My really cool mom asked me if I'd like to post, and I said, yes please." He even shared supposed videos that he had filmed of himself, which were equally as unconvincing as his photos, and somehow even more chilling.
Oh, I gotta lock in. Hold up, man.
He even shared supposed videos that
Wait,
he
but
had
like,
filmed of
alright,
himself to
pause it
post.
real quick. You gotta really like, alright. So he made the mother account to make it really look real and discredit the other account.
Yes. So, he has both these.
But he's retarded.
Yes, this nigga
He's
has.
smart, but weird as fuck. That's yo.
So he has one. All right, this is what he did. I think I wasn't paying. He made one account and he was like calling out the mother account, saying, "This is a fake account."
That's smart.
He's on both accounts.
That's smart as hell.
That's what these pedophile niggas do. These niggas be smart as shit.
Pedo.
But I'm not gonna lie, just keep watching. This shit gets crazy. I wanted to show you this shit because I saw a TikTok about it before I saw the video. When you see this in the video, your jaw's gonna drop. This nigga's a fucking weirdo. I'm telling you right now.
And I said, yes please.
Holy
He even
shit.
shared supposed videos
Like
that he had filmed
pictures
of
like
himself,
that, like
which were
that shit
equally
give me
as unconvincing
goosebumps
as his
uncomfortable,
photos,
bro.
and somehow even more chilling.
No,
I mean, you can hear it now, but when you see it, it's still gonna hit.
Man, you just gotta let it marinate, bro.
what the fuck?
Just stop it.
Nah, it's just some edited shit.
Oh, I
The
thought
boy
that was
even
him.
shows
He
off his
did
singing
that
in
shit
one of the
over his
clips.
face. I was like,
Just
come
keep
on,
watching. That's his voice. But let me read that shit. That shit says, if the fucking text would move, bro. That shit says, and the classroom is cool, but knowing that the chick is slaves just pretending to be a little ass kid.
Is this nigga bored, bro? This
Though
is
their voice
disgusting.
sounds
You're gonna see the nigga too.
off.
Just wait.
A fake ass
The account
ad
was overall anomalous,
for
and
like 15 minutes, bro.
A fake ass ad.
Like a fake ass ad. It wasn't like 15. It was like 5 minutes. His like he was promoting something. But
Oh,
like
shit.
play the.
extremely off-putting. And though this content was visually alarming, another aspect made it even more so concerning, as
It's
over
getting
time,
worse.
many of the images began to resemble
keep waiting.
CP,
This is
showcasing
nothing.
these
This is
fake
nothing.
AI children in explicit positions, with their faces sometimes even being
Just keep waiting.
photoshopped onto
he's in the
scantily
bed
dressed
now.
adult
Now
bodies.
he's
That's
swallowing.
mission.
One thing is blatantly obvious about the
Nice.
Truth Sticks account. The supposed child behind it is not real. Even in the more passable photos at the very beginning, there's evidence to suggest that these were likely AI as well. And based on the disturbed,
It's not
borderline
mine.
illegal content that this page
Huh?
featured, it seemed more than likely that
Wait, the
whoever
first
was
one was
behind this
AI?
page
I'm
was
telling
not
you,
an innocent
bro.
mother concerned for the welfare of other children, but instead, a predatory individual themselves. And this wasn't their only account. The second page featured on the Reddit post belonged to a user named GirlChloe12 and bore striking similarities to Truth Sticks. The page was also supposedly run by a child and monitored by their parent. Bizarrely, they also posted frequently about the dangers of online predators, with the wording of these posts and the editing being essentially the exact same as
You
Truth
know it's fake
Sticks,
because the
just
shit
not as over
purposely
the top.
spelled wrong. and
These
all
two
that. I
accounts
looked all
even
that shit
frequently
up, bro.
interacted with each other, thus providing a substantial link on its own. But by far the most compelling
That's what I'm
link
saying.
between
That's
these
how you know it's
pages
fake.
is one that is easy
That's
to miss at a
crazy.
glance, with that being a blatant obsession with
Doll.
high-heeled mini boots. These shoes were mentioned or shown in virtually every single post made by these two users. At playtime, I'm sometimes running around with my really cool heeled footwear I wear with my uniform. After coming home from school,
It's a little
education
boy
isn't
wears
over for the
high-heeled
day
mini
once the
boots.
I
blue
hope you don't wear
blazer,
them
gray
shits in real
jersey,
life.
neat tie, white shirt, tailored close-fit gray trousers, and black heeled mini boots are in the wardrobe. No matter what they discussed, school
Nah, this is
uniforms and mini
crazy,
boots
bro.
were always a talking point, which adds confirmation to something that is already becoming apparent. This is fetish content, not too unlike the bizarre accounts in the Pipergate rabbit hole. Fetish content centered around children. And what
Hold on,
makes
let me
the
save that video. Looks interesting. Pipergate. Let's save it for another time.
I thought you said saving fetish content.
Oh.
The account so disturbing is that AI was seemingly not used, and rather the images seem to be of actual children. Despite this disturbing distinction, these two accounts are cut from the same cloth, and all signs point to them being created by the same person. A person who, despite their constant warnings of the dangers of adults pretending to be children online, seems to be doing the exact same thing, as part of some sort of fetish, the extent of which we'll discuss
Yeah,
later.
that's how I be saying, like, niggas be putting, like, it be these smart-ass niggas.
Nigga. He could really be a tech, and them niggas make money, but he's using it to fucking...
Hey, bro, when you your jaw's gonna drop when you see the nigga. I'm telling you that right now.
Like a regular nigga?
Later. But for now,
This
one
looks
thing
like a
was for
regular nigga, then
certain.
come
These
on,
pages were not run by children or their parents. So, who created them? Well, that brings us to our third and final account shown in that initial post.
Smartschoolboy9.
Smartschoolboy9 was much the same as the other two accounts. They warned of online predators, obsessed over high-heeled mini boots and school uniforms, and posed as a child despite clearly not being one. But Smartschoolboy was different in one key aspect. The person behind the account was pretending to be a child, but they were doing so in a much more apparent manner, as they didn't use AI or stolen images of other kids to form their identity, and instead, they used photos of themselves. In the images posted on the account, we see what appears to be a fully grown man, dressed in a schoolboy's uniform. His face is painted pure white and has bright red lipstick, and he is of course wearing high-heeled mini boots, characteristics that were all utilized across the other accounts, only this time it was done on himself, as he poses as a child pretending to go to school, as well as pretending to go through other life events common for preteens. And the photos aren't even the most disturbing part.
Yo, but I realized that most, like, really bad pedophiles be like mutants, like, ugly as fuck.
Yeah, but then some of them are, like, really attractive, and they use attractiveness to get away with shit. Like, this one guy, he was...
Like my man.
Do you think you're a man because you're attractive? Which man are we talking about? Is someone I think...
Hey, why do I have a man for each scenario? The ugly man... Alright, stop.
As the account consists primarily of videos.
Yo, real life, I would smack dog shit out this.
I said that.
Smack
saw that, I'd really beat the shit out of him.
Just because.
And I'm a bitch, bro. Beat the shit out of him, bro. But I'd really like find a heavy object and bash this nigga's head in. Just look at him. This shit makes me sick.
You're a grown man. You're 59.
Let me know if you like
just why it's disgusting
as well.
The videos are all incredibly off-putting. Some show him arriving home from school.
You're arriving from work. Wait, no, he can't have a job.
Others show him claiming to be on the bus heading towards school.
Yes, support his pedophilia lifestyle sometimes.
Okay. Yes, I'm on the school bus.
And other videos showing him doing whatever this is.
That's wild work. Yeah.
I didn't see the guy in that.
With these strange sounds and the process of sticking his tongue out appearing to be part of his fetish.
Yo, come on, gang.
I've been smacking the shit out of that shit. I thought him doing
As much
that.
like the other accounts, his content is overtly sexual, in its own bizarre way.
This is... Hey, boy.
In fact, there's a video of him with his full outfit on.
Listen, just wait.
In fact, there's a video of him with his full outfit on, where he shows himself staring into a mirror as he appears to pleasure himself right out of view of the camera, as he stares into his own eyes.
No, it's not. It's on YouTube.
This account is by far the most sickening part of this whole rabbit hole, and also the most important. Interspersed throughout his page are a few examples of what this individual's voice sounds like.
This is quite good.
Which just so happens to be the same voice heard in the very first clip shown on the Truth Sticks account.
Man, pretending to be a boy.
meaning that this full-grown adult man is the one behind this entire rabbit hole. He's the one on these accounts pretending to be a child and their mother, getting some sort of sick satisfaction from whatever this is. And the worst part is, these activities aren't just kept behind closed doors. As we can see on numerous occasions, videos of him walking around outside in a public space with his full outfit and face paint on.
Oh my god, he goes out and tries to get kids. Like that.
But that's all.
Yo, I'm a kid and I see that in person, yo.
Let's keep watching.
It's truly one of the strangest things that I've ever seen, and making sense of what this all is extremely difficult. But based on the information found from this first Reddit post, a few likely conclusions can be put forward. This man is clearly attracted to the idea of being a kid, and I think OP was correct when they speculated that this was some sort of age play thing, but it's also clearly much more than that too, as based on the images that he's created himself, he clearly has some sort of attraction to other children as well, as he's quite literally created faux CP, the likes of which is so disturbing that I can't even really describe it here either.
Like, he just, bro, like, this nigga really got such a punchable. Like, really imagine punching that nigga right in his nose, bro. Like,
No.
hey, oh my god.
Of which is so disturbing that I can't even really describe it here either. He's creating
but you know
fetish
what the thing is?
content.
This nigga's in Britain. I think he's overseas with it, bro. So, like, them niggas don't even have Glocks, bro. If he dash over here, niggas will pop him, bro.
They will poke him up crazy.
Niggas having a swords, bro.
If he tried this shit,
Not gonna lie, would you rather get shot or stabbed, though?
shot.
No, no, but really, he get stabbed.
Shot, because it could pass all the way through.
Well, people, I've seen a lot of experience.
The thing
when
is,
you
though,
first get shot, you don't feel that.
That's what I'm trying to say. Though, when you get stabbed, the niggas are gonna keep
you. Right, I'm saying you feel that shit right then and there.
Even they stab you, they pull it out.
Exactly.
You know how much it hurts to get stabbed.
And they be twisting that shit.
Someone stabbing you to death is excruciating.
I'd rather get shot like one time, bro. I'd rather get shot.
And he's using the likeness of children, and also some children that
beating to death is crazy because you feel every punch, bro.
That means it takes a lot to beat a nigga to death. So you felt every single punch.
Yeah, nigga will break his hand beating you to death.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
that was regular shit.
And I'm not gonna lie, shooting someone, that's way easier for the killer too. You really gotta think. All you gotta do is
that's the scariest part about getting shot though. That shit quick as hell.
The article of my cousin. Yo, they posted an article about her when she got shot.
Damn. She good though?
She's perfectly fucking fine.
Oh, wow.
Clearly very real people to do so. That much is obvious. But there was also the possibility that he's creating fetish content, and he's using the likeness of children, and also some children that are clearly very real people to do so. That much is obvious. But there was also the possibility that he was pretending to be a kid in order to exploit other children across the internet.
They shot her.
At this point, though, this was merely speculation, with much of the Smartschoolboy9 case remaining a mystery.
My theory is that when she ran away with like a group of people, and they were sex trafficking her. Because she said it was some 18-year-old girl who used to take her to parties, and they would party and do all that. So I'm thinking her ass was. 15? She just turned 15. She was 14. She was 14 when all this happened.
That 18-year-old gotta get smacked the fuck up.
So I'm thinking that they were taking her to these parties, and she was really getting like
14-year-old little man to a party.
14-year-old little man.
I'm thinking she used to sneak this grown ass nigga into her like grandma's house so she could fuck him. So I'm thinking that she was getting sex trafficked, and she came back home, and obviously they're fucking pissed. So she tried to run away again the morning of school. She got shot.
Yeah, what's up with girls wanting to fuck a grown ass?
The reports say like niggas hopped out the car, shot her. This 74-year-old guy caught a stray bullet in his jaw. He was in critical condition. And they hopped back in the car, zoomed off. She was over here hiding behind a car, and then some car comes and scoops her. An hour later, mind you, she's a fucking idiot. The hospital is 15 minutes away. Why are you waiting an hour? Anyway, so an hour later, she go to the hospital. And
what's good, BDS? What's good, BDS?
She lost mad blood. But basically, I think that, they try to collect their fucking property.
Yo, BDS, you ever seen O2?
Bro.
What?
A nigga, but what, when people run away like that, like, what's the goal? Oh, beautiful.
Any mod?
Beautiful.
They're right there. Hold on. Up in the camp for BDS. Alright, you can move now.
Bro. But like, is that mods?
No, that's not Miles. I mean, y'all can see them if y'all look out the window.
But what if you look at the window and catch a shirt? The fuck you looking at?
Look at this grown as hell. Because like going out there.
history. And the
Switching.
rabbit hole was only getting deeper from here.
What do you do then?
Yo, BDS, how your stream go the other day, man?
Months after this rabbit hole was introduced to the online world,
Yo, what
the
the
story
fuck
began to
is
be
he
shared
saying?
He's
all
just
across the
weird,
internet,
though. I ain't
most
gonna lie,
notably
at
on
the
the
end of the day, this nigga's
r/internet
weird.
mysteries subreddit, where the case really took off. There, internet sleuths began uncovering just
Yeah,
how
now the
vast
internet
this
on
web of
his
accounts
ass.
actually was.
Yo, them
As it wasn't just these
found his
3
crib, bro.
pages.
Them
No,
niggas be
there
throwing
seemed to
bricks
be
through his
over a
windows. That
dozen,
nigga
and
boarded up
likely
the
even
windows.
more that we still
Shut
haven't
the
found.
bitch ass
As he's
gay.
created his own sort of community, his own little world, where across each page he pretends to be a child.
That's why you
With these
can't do
accounts
shit like
typically
this in
following
America.
each
In
other and
America,
frequently
niggas would like.
interacting, he pretends to be a child. With these accounts,
Thanks, cute boy, for coming as invited to my school for the short speech. It was applauded, and you said it was a cool surprise. And you're shy, but you present really well. And your height of 5'3". Oh, he's missing himself.
Oh,
He's on other.
yeah,
Wait,
you could tell. Because that's
dozen,
why
and
those
likely
people
even
let that
years.
nigga in the
There, internet sleuths began
What-
uncovering
wait,
just how vast this web of accounts
what the
actually
fuck are we watching? We're watching Smartschoolboy9. It's a video documentary.
was.
It's some
As
weird.
it
It's
wasn't
some
just
weird guy.
these 3 pages,
Wait.
covering just how vast mystery subreddit, where the
Bruh,
case
and
really
the
took off.
pedophiles stay under the fucking ground, okay?
I
They
know.
do not bold like this.
And this is why I'm saying niggas can't do this in America because niggas would dead terrorize us.
Bro, yeah, pedophiles get way worse here,
Just
bro.
for being dressed like
Yo,
that.
BDS, you know this guy's in your area, bro? BDS, you live in England, right? This smart schoolboy9, he be looking for little kids, bro.
Looking for you, BDS.
You better be careful.
The internet,
So,
most
listen-
notably on the
Yes.
r/internet mysteries subreddit, where the case really took off. There, internet sleuths began uncovering just how vast this web of accounts actually was. As
Oh,
it
yeah,
wasn't
more
just
accounts.
these 3 pages. No, there seemed to
Things
be
like this
over a
don't need a
dozen,
phone.
and likely even more that we still haven't
Real
found.
rap.
As he's created his own sort
I
of
don't care how many
community,
emails
his
he
own
has
little
created and all
world,
that.
where
Yo,
across
when I be
each
seeing
page
like
he
all these
pretends to
fake
be a
accounts on
child.
Instagram,
With these accounts
I be
typically
thinking in my
following
head
each
like,
other
damn, you
and
got
frequently
grown-ass niggas.
interacting, seemingly to make
I be
these
seeing a lot of
characters
new
appear as though
accounts
they have
randomly
real
pop up.
Yeah, he's
friends.
just in his own comment
On
section.
one of these pages,
Other
called
accounts.
Stockwell
This
Joanne,
nigga
he
was
poses as a
really a real
14-year-old girl, using more AI images to depict
No.
explicit positions of this manufactured child,
No,
which I obviously am not going
he
to show
doesn't
here.
turn
Though
to-
much like his Chloe
he doesn't
account,
turn to
he
her.
also shows images of very real young
He doesn't turn
girls.
to her, Tristan.
But this isn't the
Tristan,
most
if I see
concerning
this
part of
nigga
his
dressed as a
account,
schoolgirl,
as
I'm
on
going
numerous
in
occasions
English.
he's shown images of children
If I see this
at
nigga
a
dressed as a
playground,
schoolgirl,
For the tickets
Beat
to
you the
England,
fuck up.
beat the
which
shit
he
out of
may have
Nah,
taken
he's
himself.
5'3".
Yeah, if I ever got, he's not 5, nigga.
This
That nigga's
fantasy of
huge.
being a
Yeah, that nigga's
schoolgirl and
huge.
taking part
Bro,
in
he's
these
probably taller than me.
school-centric
I think it's like
activities is something
6'6".
carried over throughout
He's
multiple of
6'6".
his
Nigga, look at
accounts,
him.
with his
6'6"
most common
compared to
alias
what?
being
I don't
Stephanie,
think
of
they-
which
Bro,
he has
look
numerous
at, you're
different
gonna see
accounts
the nigga's
featuring that
big
same
as hell.
name.
No one that tall.
Bro, that nigga's tall. That
So
nigga
what's
was
the
literally
verdict?
the size of his hallway, bro.
Gorgeous.
You're looking
That nigga's
Yeah,
buddy for life. I could have sworn you were following me already. Yo, thank you for the follow, man. Thank you, appreciate you.
I'm Stephanie.
W buddy for life, man.
This Stephanie character claims to be a 12-year-old aspiring poet, with accounts all across the
12-year-old
internet,
aspiring
many of
poet,
which
like, come on, that
showcasing
don't even
examples
sound
of
right. Oh,
her
that's your
poetry,
friend,
which
BDS.
carries on those
Oh,
same
your friend don't
distinct
follow me.
sexual undertones.
Okay, cool.
I race to complete my poems when I've got an early start. Heart racing, mixed rhythms, maximizing miracles, rice with rap, and on the map. My Kennington, London syllables. Dancing though, I know my underwear might show if I
Man,
lean
you're
forward.
retarded.
That's how you gotta
Dancing, I
Good.
know my underwear might
Stephanie
show if I lean
Stansfield.
for
12.
But digging even deeper, her poetry has even
See, that
seemingly been
sounds-
So we're
featured
making-
in various
Yo,
articles and even
niggas will really sit there and write pedophile poetry.
Pedophile.
I've never heard of that before.
Yeah.
Niggas is inventing pedophilic poetry, my nigga. Like,
invented.
I've never heard of that, bro.
newspapers,
Nah,
Niggas-
showcasing
niggas
that
pretend
this
to
I
be-
rabbit
all
hole
that-
extends
I've
far
never
past
heard of
just
it.
the
Yo,
online
this
world.
nigga's getting me
This
angry.
act is
Just
clearly
tongue in
their
your
obsession,
mouth.
Nah,
and he's been
uppercut
doing
that
this
nigga.
for years, with the earliest
This
examples
nigga's
that
tongue
I
is
could find
big as
coming from all the way
hell,
back
bruh.
in 2018.
Ew.
That nigga
And
be
this-
That shit, it look like she got an infection.
Nah, that shit does look like bloated, bro. That shit look bloated.
Stephanie
What's
character
wrong
seems
with
to be
this
his
kid? What's
go-to
wrong with you?
alias, embodying it in even the literal sense.
Yeah, he not fuck.
Bro, he's tall as fuck. He's sitting down. Look at him. Yo! Oh! Hey! Yo! And he's awesome! Nah. Wait, see how tall this nigga is.
He's not.
Bro,
I don't think
nah,
he's-
you're right. He probably like
I'm telling you,
5'10".
Yeah, he's like a.
Because this is
he's
a door
fat
next to
nigga.
him.
Yeah, he's like
Yeah,
5'10".
he's on the
fat.
staircase. Hold on. We're about to do some math. Like, no gay shit, chat. Hold on. Because this is one staircase. That's his
Mhm.
foot. So we about to do some math. How tall is the average staircase? Pause, BDS. How tall is the average staircase?
Yo, this.
Oh, wait. How tall is the average stair? 7 inches? That's not.
7 inches.
Okay,
that's
so.
not that much.
Alright, so that's
7.
1, 2, 3. Wait. Alright, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not how that shit work, is it, though?
Yeah, it's not.
I don't know how that shit work, bro.
Then like
Keep going, bro. It gives us a base estimate.
So you count by like how many stairs there are.
Okay,
Multiply
so
by 7 and divide
1,
by 10.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, there has to be a better way to do this shit, bro. There has to be a better way to do this shit, bro. Hold on.
Niggas
That's
are
what-
actually.
I want to know how tall this nigga is.
Smart boy shit.
Okay, so this is 1. All right. So that's 1,
2.
2, 3,
Uh
4,
huh.
5, 6,
Mhm.
7.
We gonna stop at 8.
I say 7.5
7.
stairs behind the dude.
7. So 7.
Not say 8. Just say fucking say 8 stairs behind the dude.
Alright, 7
Okay.
times 7, that's 49. 49 inches is what?
49 inches. 12 inches is a foot, so 49, 12. And that means that nigga's only 4 foot. So then you have
That's not possible,
you have
bro.
to
That's
give or take another foot and a half for
Yeah, give
the.
it-
yeah.
He's not that
because the
tall.
stairs is coming up this way.
But
So
if it for it to be like that, I know that nigga's not 6
Man.
foot.
that means that nigga's probably like 5'5" then.
But I'm saying he's like
Yeah.
a fat nigga, like
Yeah.
you know what I mean, like
Because if he was tall, his head pick would be right
Yeah,
right
it
out
should
the
be.
frame.
out the frame type shit.
Yeah.
This nigga's a
Yo, yeah. Now I look at it, he is short as fuck.
I'm telling
He's short
you,
as
bro.
fuck actually. Cause look at how like short his body is compared to his legs.
He's short as fuck.
That's a leprechaun.
Niggas would slap the
Y'all
shit out
like
this nigga,
sweet
bro.
plantain or fried plantain?
Pumadi.
Fried.
So yo, come on. I'm just telling you. I'm not. You're lucky here.
Sorry.
As in one of his many
Yeah.
pages dedicated to this Stephanie character, he dresses as her,
I
Yeah, he's
wearing
short
a
as
wig
fuck.
and a
Yeah.
dress
I wouldn't want to
as he
throw my-
pretends to
This nigga's
be a
half the size
12-year-old
of
girl.
That nigga's the size of a linebacker.
Oh my god, this nigga.
Almost immediately after this
nigga
piece
should be
began
a-
gaining
a-
traction,
a
the true magnitude of
linebacker,
this
bro.
rabbit hole was revealed. Across every single account are countless depraved
Titties.
posts and oddities that all could warrant discussion.
drop
But
kick
by
that
far the most important discoveries were those that didn't actually occur on his own
So he likes
page,
kids? Yeah,
and
basically.
rather
You
the
see,
pages
nigga, you see it,
list
nigga.
the true.
Nigga, what does it look like to you,
Almost
bro?
immediately
Dressing
after
as
this
a
case
kid's
began gaining
cosplayer.
traction, the true magnitude of this rabbit hole was revealed.
Nigga, he likes you.
Across every single account are countless depraved posts and oddities that all could warrant discussion. But by far the most important
Niggas was
discoveries were those that didn't actually occur
See,
on
this
his
the
own
category they was
page,
trying to throw
and
my
rather
son
the
Jersey
pages
in.
of other
Yo.
actual children. Do you like school? I do. It is
That
good.
nigga should be
You have some
blowing
cool
me, bro.
shirts, but I have to wear
Like,
school
nah, niggas
uniforms to
gassed
school.
it,
It is
bro.
nice, but casual isn't allowed, and it's quite hot here in the
I'm not
UK,
about
as the
this.
month of June suddenly got
Like
warmer.
commenting.
These are two
On his own
examples out
shit.
of many that show Smartschoolboy9 reaching out and attempting to befriend young children
Oh, these are
online.
actual kids.
In one
Oh,
comment, he even
so he's
warns
a
a
fucking
child
weirdo.
about other
But
comments
we knew
from
that
bad
already.
people,
Like, niggas,
stating
like,
that
this is so
it happens to most boys in our
niggas
age
don't send you
group,
a
but stay safe,
paragraph.
Why does he
stay
look
cool,
like that?
don't be dismayed by
Ugly.
creeps. This is our best evidence that
Look,
these
it's
accounts
cool.
weren't just made for.
Okay, hold on, wait. I know I'm dragging it,
Don't
but
be dismayed by creeps.
wait 1 second.
This is our
Next to a doorway. So
Yeah, he's not that tall at all.
How tall is the average doorway?
That's like that's
See?
doing.
Right. In the doorway.
I'm like,
so a tall nigga.
yeah, too. I'm like 6 foot. And I'm like,
Yo, Sanaa, go stand next to that door.
I'm like right here. Too.
Hold on, chat. We can go with just chat. So hold on. So that's about right. Stay there. So like, 'cause that's just from a bottom angle. That nigga's like to this height right here. That nigga's right here.
Oh my, he's like 5'7". Wait, look.
And nigga's right here.
Yeah, but then you gotta take into account that he be wearing the mini boots.
Wait, is he wearing the mini boots in that? He is wearing the heels. He is wearing the heels.
He's like
He is wearing the heels.
Because I'm telling you, niggas will slap.
No Humpty Dumpty. He's Humpty Dumpty. Oh my.
Best evidence that these accounts weren't just made for age killing. No, he's actually posing as a child in order to make friends with other children. And given his overtly sexual interests and aversion to CP, it's not hard to gather why he was doing this. And these examples are only what we found so far. It's possible that there are dozens, or who knows, maybe even hundreds of other comments out there, hidden on unknown children's accounts. This is predatory behavior. The man behind Schoolboy9
Hey, look,
is
this nigga coming out the cut though.
who knows?
I'm
And these
picture this, bro. You going out for a late snack, bro, in your crib, bro. Like
examples
you
are only what we
going
found so
to
far.
apartment?
It's
You
possible
you
that there
going
are
you going
dozens,
for a
or
late
who
snack in your
knows,
crib,
maybe
bro, in
even
your
hundreds
crib,
of
bro.
other
I mean,
comments
you
out
hungry
there,
as hell,
hidden
bro.
on unknown
This
children's
nigga come out the corner like
accounts.
these.
This is
Yo, if I
predatory
was done,
behavior.
John would
The man behind
I
Schoolboy9
can't leave.
is a predator.
I might just run out the
And in
that's
case there was
horrifying.
still
I
any
can't
doubt
leave
of
that
whether or
Some
nigga.
not this
big
was a
ass nigga.
sexual
Because I
thing,
leave that nigga in your apartment.
here's what he had to
You're
say
gonna
about
be
being a
nah,
13-year-old girl.
I never feel comfortable coming. Whoa!
But here's what he had to
I can't sit still in class. Guys jerking. High heels squeaking. School uniform so girl. Being 13 is really sexy, but girls is too. That's some shit synonymous on both sides.
13 is 13 is really sexy, but being a good girl is too. What? Niggas can't be a good girl 13 years old.
Good girl.
say about being a 13-year-old girl. But have his tactics actually worked?
So this
Well, the
nigga.
frightening thing
Okay,
is, no one knows if he's actually been successful or not, or even what specifically he's looking
Just
for.
like
We just
yeah,
know
y'all
that
niggas
he's
are
trying to
matchmaking in
reach
heaven.
kids, as evidenced not
nigga
only
made a
by his
fake
comments,
him.
but
So
by
I'm
the
saying, you know
fact
how
that he's
much time
solely
takes to do
following
that?
children on all
Nah,
of his
you
pages.
really could like put
And though
this
it's
towards
easy to
something
look at
like
these accounts and know
make
that
games
something
or
is
some
off,
shit, bro.
for
Yeah,
children,
could've did
it's not
swimming
that
thing, but
simple,
you
especially
meant
when
to
there's
be a
pages
pedophile,
showcasing
nigga.
photos of actual kids.
This nigga's
Which
a
brings
literal
up
piece
another
of shit.
frightening detail.
Nah.
Many of the images he's used of children
Come
have not been
on.
traced back
Literal
to their
piece of
original
shit, got
creator,
it.
and some
He's
seem to
wearing
appear
girl
for the very
glasses.
first time online publicly
what?
on this man's pages, which
Yo, this
might mean
nigga's
that he was
seasoned.
sent them
He wearing
privately.
girl glasses?
There's even one image
Huh?
that David posted
Girl
on his
glasses?
Schoolboy
No.
I
account,
never
which
really thought of
shows
it
another
like that.
kid that he claimed to be on a playdate with, though it's impossible to say if this is real or not.
Going for
For
it,
now,
man.
we just don't know for sure.
Oh,
Though given the fact that he's reaching out to children, posting
They don't
fetish
get worse,
content
right?
centered around children,
Yeah,
and
it
has even
does.
potentially photographed kids in the wild, one thing is for certain.
Yeah.
that was definitely her.
Oh, I was about to curse a nigga out outside my window, bro. I thought nigga was outside the window like on
The
some
nigga
bull.
through your window and whistling.
Nah, I
is
would have
crazy
cursed
work.
niggas the fuck out, bro.
That's crazy
I
work.
would have had to talk to a
Wait,
nigga,
come on.
bro.
But why'd you jump up so
Bro,
quick? Like,
that's
has
weird
that
as
happened
fuck.
before?
No, that's weird as like a nigga outside your window whistling, like trying to get your attention. I would have had to like spit on, bro.
Smartschoolboy9 needs to be stopped.
Yo, you see this nigga outside here? No.
Nah, I'm catching the knife. I'm hopping out
Finding
your
this man
picture.
and reporting him to law enforcement quickly became the top
Nah,
priority
yo,
for
this is really
Finding this man
terrifying
and
though.
reporting
Like,
him to law
just slow
enforcement
mo
quickly
got
became
it.
the top
Like,
priority for
Nah,
those
he is
investigating the
terrifying.
case. And luckily, he left several glaring clues
Like, I wouldn't
behind
even
that
wanna,
made this
like, poke
process a
niggas
whole
who
lot
are
easier.
I'll fake.
On numerous occasions across his many
I don't wanna-
pages, he would post
I don't wanna
images and
touch it.
videos of specific.
But you
On
just
numerous
know that
occasions
nigga's
across his many
rocking
pages,
killers,
he
right?
Is
would
that bro
post
hitting the
images
Diddy
and
shuffle?
videos of
This
specific
nigga-
locations, even showing
This nigga's in
streets
the
and mentioning
tightest
very particular areas in his posts,
imaginable.
Like, what are you
all
doing?
of which
You know
centered
he's
around the
rocking,
London
bro.
area, immediately giving us an idea
He
of
has a
where he
skirt
was
on.
located.
Is he dead? No, he's
And
alive.
that wasn't all.
Well,
He's
I
not
mentioned
dead.
how the alias of Stephanie
I mean,
was
'cause
one that he
technically,
used more so
he didn't
than
do
any
anything.
other.
He
But what's
hasn't done
interesting is
anything,
that
he's
there
just
was
sleepy.
another name used just
He's
as
being
often
investigated,
across
though.
his accounts,
Oh, I mean,
brought
no,
up time
watch
and
the
time
video,
again,
Joseph.
though
He
it's a
did
name
just
that he
that.
never seemed to call any of his characters. Instead, he simply referred to this person as a stepbrother or a father, or even a friend from school, despite never actually picturing him, just mentioning his name, David. And sure enough, after connecting a few dots,
Now, does he think, do I go for this chat? Yo, chat, does he challenge her to the slot box too? Oh shit. Shit. Oh shit. Alright. Alright. Let's go. Fuck.
I can't. That shit get off.
Okay.
Nah, she good.
Cheer on the wall.
Nigga, that can't Yo, Chad. You knew she was good. I thought this chair was good. I thought I just broke this kid in half, bro. I thought I'm about to go to jail. Nah, my car just dropped. I'm done. But y'all niggas is
It's over. It's over. It's over. I thought I just killed this nigga.
I'm telling you, boy.
Nah, the bot is about to go crazy.
This nigga been crashing out today, Chad.
Yo, I just killed this nigga, bro.
Yo.
My abdomen hurts.
Are you good?
Yeah. Oh, it hurts because I was laughing.
Yo, I really. Son.
Niggas was like, oh shit. Oh fuck.
It would be revealed that this person's
They got
actual
the
name
robot
was in
stream. Oh,
fact
shit.
David Alter, with a man being 59 years old.
What is my mom?
Yo, I wish when Pop was here.
At the moment, it doesn't appear that
I told
David has
y'all
any
niggas
past
could,
criminal
but-
convictions or
Pop's
documented
dead.
history of this behavior. But we do know that thanks to the
That was
investigation
back
done
when
on
I was
Reddit and Discord, he is currently being investigated
nigga
by
is
local
like, what are you
authorities,
doing?
which will hopefully put an end to his online behavior
he's getting
and
That shit
shine some
right
more
there.
light on
It
who
looks like
this
he's like
person actually
grinding his dick
is.
against his
As
leg.
for the
I
time
get that
being,
shit.
the only other
That's that-
information that we really know about David is that he likes to write poetry
Before you
and
hit
he makes
that
music.
shit. That's that shit.
Wait, listen to this nigga.
Is that he likes to write poetry and he makes music.
Music.
Listen.
Oh, just clap.
Real nice. David.
Not out of time. I think I like a little lemon and lime. Yes, Steely Dan. I like the sound of that running train.
And his name also appears in a random newspaper,
He's stuck. You do
where
that.
he's discussing the importance of kids wearing school uniforms.
Nigga start keeping boots
And
together.
that's really all we have at the moment.
You got it.
Though there is one very important aspect that we have yet to talk about in relation to this
Yo, what the
man,
fuck
with
is
that being
going?
David's mental state.
Like,
Some
like
believe that
someone
David is a
walking by-
mentally unwell
I think we leave
individual
outside.
who
If you're
potentially
walking
doesn't know the
by and
extent
see
of
that,
what they are doing.
like in
Now,
America,
even if
you're
this is
going
the
on
case, his
somebody's
behavior
lot.
still needs to be stopped, and he needs to be given proper help to ensure that no one else gets hurt by his actions. But it is important to note that David is far more intelligent
they
than
would
he lets
trash
on,
him,
as his
bro.
personal accounts show us that he is fairly well-spoken and articulate. And throughout
like
his
niggas
problematic
like- niggas like
content,
to
most
be
of his
extra
bad grammar
smart.
and strange verbiage seems to be his attempts at
She
more
probably a
authentically
loser
trying to
growing up, like a
replicate a
super
child,
loser.
but it's impossible to know for sure. But what we do know is that David is extremely manipulative, with his response to the
People, they get
situation and
molested
other
when they're
clues littered
younger.
across his
Yeah.
accounts, showing us that he
I'm
I'm
seems
not
to
gonna lie.
know what
I
he's doing,
tapped him before you even
and he
finished your
knows that
sentence,
it's
bro.
wrong.
I was literally gonna tap him again. Nah,
It's basically
Since the
Yeah.
exposure of David's
This nigga
accounts,
wants-
he
So,
hasn't
like- so,
silently
like-
slithered away
oh,
like most
I
other
get it,
predators
Tristan.
would.
I get it.
Instead,
So
he's
it was my
actually
fault.
responded on more than a
Well-
few occasions, lashing out to those who have DM'd him, calling them the perverts and predators. He even left a comment on his Joanne account, seemingly directed at himself, writing, "You are really
His
funny.
head-
And if that's your name, David,
Nice.
be honest
Oh,
with
yo, I
yourself.
thought you
You're
was about to-
50.
I thought
As you
you
said
was
earlier,
like-
you reply to
Yeah, the
me,
emojis
a
is
girl,
like, you
as if
throwing
I'm
me
your buddy?
off.
No chance ever." This is something David does all the time.
Yo, but dude, the head looks nice.
Excellent.
To curb stomp, not go live, peace eggplant.
What you mean? Curb stop you doing over there that involves an eggplant, nigga.
It's projection, and it started all the way back at the beginning of this rabbit hole.
So, that's the account
voice is really
run
thick, yeah.
by
Bro,
man
he sounds
pretending
like fucking
to
salad
be
fingers.
a boy.
And he continued posting these predator exposés, along with other warnings about predators on the internet across every page he made, each of which being hyper-specific to his own predatory ways and fetishes.
Hey, look.
The things he
Like
accuses
Schoolboy
others
9.
of are blatant projections
so
of
it's
his own
Nah,
dark
he
vices.
sounds
And I
like
can
him,
think
but
of
like,
two
they
reasons
don't be doing
why.
the same shit.
Number one, that this makes
Yeah,
his
but they got
account
the
look
same
safer
genre
to
of
other
weird
parents and
content.
children. It gives the
That's
appearance
Schoolboy
that he's
because
not
showing it
another
to
internet
children.
creep because
That
he's
was
actively
the
I'll show
calling
you.
them
I'll show
out.
you.
It's a way to
Solid
build trust
videos.
in order to befriend and
Go
exploit
watch out.
kids.
You got
And
time
number
till they get
two,
here, I
he knows
guess.
what he's doing
Trying
is
to spark.
wrong. And this is his bizarre way of self-reporting, probably to make himself feel better about what
Trying
he's
to be out
doing.
for my dad
And it's
gets
obvious
here, bro.
based on just how accurate
Look
these
at
claims
this,
against
right now.
others are to
hurry
him.
up.
Does he wish he were a young boy
This
in a
nigga
school
just told me to tell Esau and Miles they're fucking
Like,
sleep.
classroom looking nice and being
Esau's
successful
gonna
at
get
school?
here by tomorrow,
Yes.
and Miles is gonna be like,
And these
"Oh
claims
shit,
are
my
made
bad, I
over
can't
and
come
over
in the
again,
next
as
5
each time he calls
hours."
someone out, he's further exposing himself, which becomes more concerning when you realize that these projections seemingly aren't strictly pedophilic. Within those eerily familiar expose posts he made on
I don't know
Truthsticks
what
Miles is at
11,
his
he
bitch
mentions how
house.
this user not only wanted to
Let me
exploit
find out.
children
Niggas just
online,
trolling.
but they wanted to
I don't know what
kill
word
them
to
as
call
well.
this nigga.
As he mentions that this user has a
Stop
clear interest in
Huh?
cannibalizing
Stop it.
kids,
Oh, you're cooked.
and even performing
My bathroom is not
ritualistic
prepped
sacrifices on
for
them.
people.
I
And based
don't
on how accurate all
care.
of the other exposures are to himself, I have no reason to believe that this isn't part of his MO as well, as crazy as that may sound. This also seems to coincide with some of the content he's posted that I can't show you, as some of these photos show children edited in contorted positions, including some where he's added what appears to be rope to give the illusion that they're
You
tied
gotta
up.
prep it.
And what makes this even more disturbing is that on his accounts, he's posted numerous photos in the vicinity of
Watch this shit,
schools,
chat. Let's
on
see what
nearby
this shit
secluded
come like.
trails, and even some where he
Showing
discusses
it
what
to
time school starts and ends, saying that he likes to be awake and ready for it. There's even photos that show other
legacy.
children outside from a distance,
I should
almost
keep
as
Look
if
like you holding
David
up a
was
brick.
stalking them. This is highly concerning. Even if we don't know truly how low this man's perversions get,
No, I
he's
thought
still
this would
far
be
too
cool.
close to children,
Right
which
there.
is perfectly encapsulated by this photo of
Sit right
him
there.
on a school playground during the day. And with his disturbing
And he's doing
desires,
his
I
edges.
don't even want to
He does
imagine what
edges,
he's
yes.
capable of.
Yes, go back.
And with his disturbing by this photo of him on a
gosh.
school playground during the day.
But he's
And
on a
with his
school
disturbing
playground.
desires,
Some
I
green
don't even want to
edges.
But you're
imagine
not
what
paying
he's
attention to the
capable
fact
of.
that he's on a playground.
Which brings us to the final piece of content that I
Nah,
need to talk
these
about.
the niggas we really can't have around school.
Chasing another boy running in heeled mini boots. This was the text shown on screen during a short video posted onto one of David's many accounts.
Chasing another
And in the
boy?
video, we
Yes,
see the
yes,
man
yes,
pointing the
watch,
camera at
watch,
himself,
watch.
showing his full face of white
I'm
makeup
not paying that
and
shit
red
to you.
lipstick.
Yo, I'm not paying that shit to you.
This video is edited more egregiously than any other
Wait, what just
red
happened?
lipstick.
What?
Hold up.
Hold on, give me a second.
I just heard a whole bunch of noises coming. It sounded like this nigga just shit into the mic.
Him, Drake, and Diddy collab is crazy. Set. He's
This
lost.
video is edited more egregiously than any others I've seen across his page, with multiple explicit images and huge emojis covering the majority of the screen. Though just barely enough of the footage can be seen that shows David as he turns the camera around, revealing a young boy. Who he then proceeds to chase after, giggling all the while. Whether this was an edited video or a real occurrence, we don't currently know.
That's now.
David's doings are a
That's real.
missus,
He's chasing
who
that
he
little
then,
nigga. He caught a little
though
nigga in
just
the
barely
street.
enough of the footage can be seen that shows David as he
He
takes
hit the
majority of the
lab,
screen.
started chasing that
Though
Yo,
just
BDS.
barely enough of the footage
Huh?
can be seen that
Oh,
shows
yeah, go ahead.
David as he
Yo,
turns the
BDS, it's
camera
gonna be you,
around,
bro.
revealing
Yo,
a young boy.
chasing.
High heel boots. They got to the video of him chasing him. Oh yeah.
Who he then proceeds
It's
to
gonna be you,
chase
BDS.
after, giggling all the while. Whether this was an edited video or a real occurrence, we don't currently know.
Excuse me.
David's doings are a mystery that will take some time to unravel, and my
Really, just
hope is
stop me,
that
by
law
the way.
enforcement will be able to follow through and help shed some more light on this individual, and finally put an
He
end to
looked
his
like
twisted
he would
behavior.
choke
He's
on.
black
But at this
too.
point,
Like,
only one thing is for
He's not even
sure.
black. I think it's tan.
The story of
Who's
Smartschoolboy9
BD Smart?
is far from
BDS.
over.
One of my viewers. It's my guy.
Choke
Big
on
Daddy
Prince
Smurf.
Python.
All information shown in this video. This video is done. But yeah, bro, like that shit is crazy, bro. That shit is literally crazy. Niggas be.
I'm showing no more pedophile. Nah, this nigga shit. But the only illegal thing he did was chase that little nigga. That's the problem.
Thing is, I don't even think. I think pretending to be a minor on the internet is illegal.
Yeah, that can't be.
I mean, I don't know what they be. Yo, BDS, is that shit illegal over there?